All right, Shalom. I'm going to start off by saying Ka Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Hawashai, Ba'ashim Harakak Radash, my mom. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone and my elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth, the sincerity, and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai. All right, I'm Kanaf Sean, Bon Yasha Allah from the Lions and the Yasha Allah camp. And coming with a quick video dealing with this question that was asked on this little social media news site where they kind of discuss back and forth current events. And the question was, what would happen if every nuclear weapon that existed was detonated right now by some really insane scientist or something? All right, and to some degree, you're going to have that happen. Is it going to be some mad scientist? No. It's going to be these nations going out to all-out war, you know, going all-out war, and it's going to be the judgment over the whole earth, and it's going to be the indignation of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And it's prophesied for Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai to denuclearize the whole earth, you know. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and it served its purpose for the hopeful elect, for the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. All right, so now it says, my father was a nuclear engineer. All right, so now, if her father was a nuclear engineer, that was his calling of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, because Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, he created the smith, the engineer, that created these weapons to bring forth his wrath. As a matter of fact, let me get it real quick. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy." All right, and that smith is talking about is these scientists that, as Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai put it into their minds to create these nuclear missiles, and Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai plans to denuclearize the whole earth by having all these missiles shot off. According to Revelation, it's going to be 200 million missiles shot at this place, America. All right, and so every nuclear weapon that's ever been made, all right, it's been developed through the influence of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And every nuclear weapon or missile that's been made is going to be shot off, and they're all going to be detonated. They're all going to explode. They're all going to hit their mark. All right. It says, my father was a nuclear engineer. I asked him when I was in grade school whether it was true that nuclear war would end all life on Earth. All right. And is it going to end all life on Earth? No. But if you're not a part of the elect in America, you're not going to make it. It's going to end all life in America for those that don't get deliverance. And nothing going to make it out of here, out of this place, man. But just like how Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai created the smith, that blow up the coals, he's going to give deliverance to his elect. So continuing on with Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17, it says, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord." So our righteousness comes of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And so even though these weapons are created to bring judgment on the whole earth, it's not going to prosper against the elect of Israel, the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, the children of Israel, man. Because thus saith the Lord is spoken of. So the Lord said, the Lord said he's going to protect those that are his, Let me get the next scripture. Slack it. Let me get Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. All right, Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemel Shai, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So nothing is making that out of here, America, except for the souls of the righteous. Um, everybody else is gonna be burnt up to a crisp, man, and the Lord's gonna leave them there for the fire to consume them. And that's the day of Yahweh Shemel Shai's judgment on the whole earth. Um, so if like I go through and watch this, look at these articles and like comments that are put forth on this. It's called Quora is the site, and people just discuss back and forth their point of views on current events. And I don't I never see any Jakes or any Israel or anybody in the truth commenting on these articles and stories and questions. But the funny thing is, you see a lot of fear in the people on this site. A lot of people know there's something going down. A lot of people know that a lot of people can feel the paradigm shift in the universe, and Esau being brought low, and the children of Israel, and Yahweh Shemel Shai Yahweh Shemel Shai lifting up the children of Israel. If you can't see like something is going on in the air, how that's been the single song, I can feel it in the air. If you can't feel that in the air, then you're just trying to play the part of being naive and ignorant. But that ignorance is not going to be bliss in that day of judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, it says. So reading the statement in the article again, it says, "My father was a nuclear engineer. I asked him when I was in grade school whether it was true that the nuclear war would end all life on Earth. And he said no. He said, oh, no, no. He was perfectly confident. So I felt better. After a pause, he added a nuance, maybe all vertebrate life, meaning, and that's also scriptural, because there's only going to be certain kind of creatures being able to dwell here in America. But the nuclear war is not going to end all life on Earth, but it's going to end all life in America, except for those doleful creatures, that swamp-like creatures that are going to still be around when this place gets burned up. But everybody knows that's going to be destruction once America brought, and when Yahweh Shai came on the scene, that was the end of the world. But it was intensified when America dropped that first bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That put a stamp on the end of the age of Esau. Cause the same way he's the one that brought the nuclear age to pass. The Yahweh Shemel Shai picked him to bring it to pass, and that's what's going to ultimately be their destruction: nuclear war, nuclear destruction. It's like how I just read it on Malachi chapter 4. But even in the title of the question in the title, it says, "What would happen if every nuclear weapon that exists was detonated right now?" All right, and you're going to see that happen. All right. Let me get Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 14, as it says. It says, matter of fact, let me start at 13. It says, this is Jeremiah 50 and 13, it says, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. And that's talking about America. All right, America's going to be wholly desolate, man. It says, everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourself in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Meaning everybody that has a nuclear missile, everybody that has a nuclear warhead, shoot it at this place. This is the commandment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And who can resist the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? No one. No one can resist his will. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows. So there you go. All of them are going to be shot off. Spare no arrows. So what the title says, what would happen if every nuclear weapon that existed was detonated? All right? And Yahweh Shemel Shai is giving the answer right here in the scriptures. And the men of the Lord are out there on the highways and byways speaking of the answer to this question. So it's a lot of discussion about prophetic things on this site. And you can tell the people are afraid and everybody's looking for answers to these questions, but I've yet to see anybody post the right answers. I like to do videos and lessons based upon the comments and the discussions that people are having on this website, because none of them have a clue about what's going to happen, man. All of them think they have all the answers, but they have no answers of what Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to bring to this earth, man. It says, Isaiah 50 and 14 again, it says, put yourself in array against her, Babylon round about. All you that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Take vengeance upon her, as she has done, do unto her. And what has America done? Spoil all the nations. So all these nations are going to strip America bare, right? And then they're going to burn her with fire and make America desolate. And that's it, Yahweh Shai. So all these missiles are going to be shut off, and they're going to hit their mark, man. There's not going to be any kind of technology that's going to be able to stop these missiles from going to their destination, because the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to be in these missiles, man. You know, let me get Joel chapter 2. Chapter 2, verse 6. It says, before their face the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men. All right. Yeah. So this is talking about the missiles, man. When that mushroom cloud comes up, you know, everything's gonna be dark, man. It says they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. All right. So these missiles are going to be driven by AI technology, and the spirit of the Lord is going to be into that fire, and the indignation of the Lord is going to be in the missiles, man. It says, and they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another, right? Ain't going to be no glitches in the system, because these missiles are going to be driven by AI technology. Ain't going to be no glitch in the system. No slow connection speed with the Wi-Fi. These things are going to have 5 bars, 5G, going to their destination and hitting their mark, man. Thus saith Yahweh by Shemel Shai. It says, they shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded, right? They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall shake before them, right, and the heavens shall tremble. So it says the earth shall rear to and fro like a drunkard, man. This is soon to come, man. You can smell it in the air. All right, you can feel it, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai is about to bring judgment on the whole earth, man. It says The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Right. But the elect are going to be protected in that day. All right. It says, therefore also now, saith the Lord, turn ye even to me. It says, therefore also now, saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. All right, so the elect are in the state of mourning right now for their king, Yahushua. But in those days we shall be rejoicing because we know that our salvation is is in that moment. Because right when those missiles come to destroy, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to deliver his elect. All right. So I just want to go into that comment real quick. Lord willing, was edifying and serve the purpose of that. I'd like to say, Kyle Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahushua, Ba Hashem Harukas Wadash, Ma. Double honors to the elder apostle of the great millstone and my elder Harold One as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Shalom.